Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Now, the Oregon Trail is a game that most of us played when we were in elementary school back in the 80s. I know it's came out a couple times since then, but a lot of us have fond memories for that. So what should a business company do? Market that and capitalize upon it. And that's what they've done here. There was a rage around this game that people really wanted to have. It was mass market. It came out at Target in my area. People were really excited about this Oregon Trail game. Unfortunately, they took the computer game and put it into a card game. What I mean by that is all the randomness and chaos and things happen that make no sense that you have no control over are in this version. So I'm not sure that makes a very good game. We liked it back then, probably because we were children, but the randomness of this, you have absolutely no control. If you happen to have the supplies that are required for a bad card, a calamity card, you're going to do really well. If you don't have it, nobody else has it, you guys are going to die. There's a rattlesnake card where you just flip it over and you die. I'm not sure that's fun. So if you want this for a lark because you really like the Oregon Trail and you just have to see the graphics in a card format, okay, it's cheap enough, go for it. More power to you. I don't think you're going to sit down and have fun with this game. I think the randomness of it is just too much. I don't know why you'd not just play the computer game over this. It's available online for free. You can just go play it. Why would you need a card version of this? Now, I did a playthrough of this. You guys can check that out. But I don't feel like there's anything added here that you're going to want to see. It's just way too much on the lightness and the randomness. There's actually very little decisions to make at all in this game. I'm perplexed by how few decisions there are. Of course, they're going for the mass market crowd, and they've made their money probably off this. But I'm going to tell you to give this one a hard pass. Don't even think about looking at this one unless you're just really hard up for this game. Purge. So here's Oregon Trail, the card game, subtitled "You Have Died of Dysentery." And what you're going to get is an advertisement for Curious George. You're going to get a rule book that you have to pull out and read. Don't like those. You're going to get a dry erase where you can put the names of your players. And on the back, you're going to have these tombstones where if you die, you can put funny stuff. I didn't take mine off, so mine is stuck there because I stupidly didn't erase it on time. You're going to get a 6-sided die here, which is digitalized a little bit. It's on there though. Feels like it's a sticker, so it'll be on there for a while, I suppose. It's just normal 6-sided die. You're going to get a start and an end card. And then you're going to get 3 sets of cards. You're going to get your calamities, which will be bad stuff that will happen to a thief or starvation. You're going to get supply cards, will be the supplies that you have. And you're going to get a number of trail cards that will be set up, and this is where you'll be playing the game. Now, this looks terrible, but it's meant to look like the game is what you're doing here. The cards are good. I don't have any problems with the components. They actually are fairly nice. I think everything fits in a nice small box. I'm happy with this. For a mass market game, it's really good. The rules were easy to digest. I didn't have any problems with them. I think they're very straightforward. The game is very straightforward. Either play a supply card or a trail card, and the trail has to match up. The calamities are very clear on what you're supposed to do. I did have some problems with the forward cards where it was like, if you pass, you do this. If you fail, and you don't know what to do. So those weren't the best of cards on those. But otherwise, I feel like for what it is, you'll make do. What you're going to do is set the game. You're going to set this 3 feet apart. I'm not going to because I don't have enough space to put it in view for you. You're going to have a calamity deck that will be shuffled. And then you're going to start with a number of supply cards based on the number of players. The remainder of these will be categorized by what type they are, and they'll be set aside. At the beginning of the game, you'll draw 5 trail cards. And you can play any of these. Now, these are pretty simple to play, so let me show you. So this is just a regular road. If you're coming out of a town or a space like this, you can play any card that you want. But you will have some cards that will do some different things. But let me say this. When you play them, they have to match up. So this one could be played there because it can match, but it couldn't be played this way. Sometimes you won't have any cards you can play. If so, you just draw another card. But let's take a look at this card if you played him. Roll an even number to 4 the river, roll an odd number, and lose 1 supply card. So just roll the die. It's odd. I would have to give up a supply card. Now, some of these will have calamities that will happen and different stuff. A lot of it's just the roll of the die. A lot of these river cards. Here, you're going to lose a supply card. Press spacebar to continue. Draw a calamity card. These calamity cards are going to be bad, nasty stuff that will happen to you. So let me show you a few of these. If you played the the computer game, you probably remember some of this. But snake bite, you have died. You've been bitten. You immediately die. You draw this card. You are dead and eliminated from the game. Have fun watching the rest of your friends play. Broken wheel. Roll 4, 5, or 6 to repair. Or roll 1, 2, and 3, and a spare parts card must be used to repair. So, be pretty nasty. 1 round of play without repair, and everyone in your party has died. So these cards can be, here's typhoid. 1 clean water and 1 messing card can cure you. 1 round of play, and you have died of typhoid. So these can be pretty nasty. This game has an incredible amount of luck. And what you're doing is trying to play enough of these trail cards in order to win the game. So the number that you have to play in order to win based on number of players. If you have a card, even if it's a stinker, and it fits, you have to play it. Or if you have 2 that you can play and one's better, you can pick the better card. But otherwise, you're stuck playing bad cards. And you will play bad cards. And you will have bad luck happen. And you will lose this game, not because of the way you play, but just because you drew the wrong card at the wrong time. And that, my friends, is Oregon Trail. This game is exclusively for fans of Oregon Trail that really just want to see it in a card game format. I was also a little bit excited about it. I was hoping they put a game in the box. They decided not to. They decided to put the computer game in cards and kept in that random and chaosness. Now, this is going to really bother some people. You're not going to be able to even get through it. You're going to be frustrated and just want to throw it. I mean, I roll over a card and it says rattlesnake bite and you die. It doesn't get any worse than that in a board game, right? It also has player elimination, and this is not exactly a short game. It's really not. Otherwise, I mean, if you just have to try it, go ahead and try it somewhere, but I don't think you'll make it through an entire game. I think you'll just be like, this is over, or you'll die soon enough that you won't care. So, I'm going to say skip this one. If you really want it, it's cheap enough to buy, but it isn't anything that I would ever recommend. Purge for me.